Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, delegates from each department. I'm very glad to see all of you, and your faces are very, very young. I'm amazed that you will have a bright future soon. Today we are doing something like very drama. I think you understand that already. Drama is a very normal word for teenagers and whatever. This international conference simulation at MOF is a very important thing for your career in the future. You're supposed to learn how to present yourself in the international meeting. We already try to let you registration with the badge. Some international meeting, this badge is very important. It's concerned with security and whatever. If you don't have this kind of badge, you cannot enter the conference room. In some international meeting, they put something like a pin on your jacket also in order to identify who is the minister, who is permanent secretary and whatever. Now you have only badge because you are not those. Okay. And today we would like to listen to you. What is your idea? What is your view about CLMV plus 3, Cambodia, Myanmar and Vietnam and growing together with Thailand? I think you have a very bright idea to present to us soon. We have some referee, our assistant to permanent secretary. She will look at all of you and score you in order to report to permanent secretary. Not so serious, okay? And we have a very good teacher, Dr. Kulaya. She is very good and very, very famous among us now. Please remember her face. She will grow up more and more soon. I myself am old already, but I still able to manage all of you too. Okay, let me open this international conference simulation at MOF. Wish you all success in your career. Thank you. Let me invite all delegates to look at the agenda in front of you. Anybody would like to have comments or any changes for the agenda? Nobody raise your hand or whatever. So I assume that the meeting adopt the agenda. Let's move to agenda item number 2, please.
The agenda item number 2, the opportunities for growth of CLMV. May I invite Kun Suchitra and Kun Puncharat to present about the opportunity for growth in CLMVT and strategy to achieve inclusive growth.
Good morning, I am Suchitra Namthong.
I am Puncharat Sijan.
We are representative from the Public Debt Management Office. We would like to give you a short presentation on our theme, CLMV plus T, growing together. To explain why we need to grow together, we will go through 5 topics: fast-growing economies, rising middle income, lower minimum wage, plenty national resources, and connectivity. The first topic is fast-growing. Contribution for each country in CLMV may seem small, but if we combine the CLMV and Thailand together, the GDP of CLMV plus T is 1/4 of ASEAN, just the second place after the Indonesia. If you look at the table, you can see that the CLMV is the fastest growing economies in ASEAN, with the average growth rate of 7%. Thailand can take advantage of this so we can grow faster with CLMV. The total population of CLMV plus T is 38% of ASEAN. The growth of middle class can be an indicator of both economic and social growth for the country. The increase of middle class will also increase consumption for goods and services. Strong middle class can influence economic development by more participation in political process and government's policy, which could help promoting inclusive growth. By 2030, Vietnam's middle class income earner will be increased by 40%. For Laos and Cambodia will be increased by 25%. From this information, we can see the potential for economic growth in CLMV. and the low minimum wage. The minimum wage in CLMV is way lower than Thailand. We could take opportunity for cost reduction by relocate production base to CLMV or outsourcing service sector jobs.
Since Kun Sujitra already raised about the economic reason, I will focus mainly on the physical conditions. CLMV plus Thailand also, as you know, have a plenty natural resources such as forest, water resource, oil, gas, and mineral. Also the natural tourist attractions. These resources attract foreign investment to this region. Lastly, the connectivity. As shown in the map, Thailand enjoys a strategic location, not only serves as a gateway into the newly emerging market in the mainland, such as Myanmar, Laos, Vietnam, Cambodia, but also easily access to countries in the ocean, like Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines, Indonesia, and Brunei Darussalam. All these reasons leads to the question what we as Thailand need to do in order to support the CLMV plus T to grow together. To promote the connectivity and regional economic development, in 2014, Thai government launched a pilot project to establish 6 special economic zones, namely Tak, Songkhla, Mukdahan, Sakeo, and Drat. All 6 regions linked with neighboring countries. Government also realized the importance of infrastructure development, both soft infrastructures like single window and tax harmonization, also the hard infrastructure such as highway and railway system. Government also approved many infrastructure projects in order to link our regions to the country. Therefore, today is a great opportunity for us as a part of the Ministry of Finance to share and discuss what we could do to support Thailand to grow together with the CLMV. Thank you.
Thank you, Kun Sujitra and Kun Puncharat. Now let's move on to agenda item 3, supporting inclusive growth. Each agency in alphabetical order, namely Comptroller, General Department, Custom Department, the Excise Department, the Fiscal Policy Office, the Office of the Permanent Secretary, the Public Debt Management Office, the Revenue Department, State-Owned Enterprise Policy Office, and Treasury Department may which represent the views on the CLMVT growing together, as well as roles of each agency in supporting such goals. So before I give you all the floor to discuss, I would like to announce that each agency has only 7 minutes. Only 7 minutes to share your opinions and ideas. If you have some ideas to add or suggest relate to other agency ideas, you can flip the nameplate. It's
professional level from the Comptroller General Department or CGD. We have 2 dimensions of looking at economic development of CLMV, which are labor and logistics. I will let Kun Nattapol tell you about labor.
CLMVT have opportunities for economic growth for several reasons. First of all, CLMV labors have very low minimum wage, so these countries are labor sources for investors. Second, CLMV countries are rich in natural resources such as minerals and gas. Next, CLMV countries are new in the market. Therefore, the consumption of CLMV is increasing. Finally, CLMV are new targets for investment, especially high labor-intensive businesses, because of low minimum wage and natural resources. However, the growth of CLMVTs have some barriers. First, each country has different restrictions and laws. Second, some countries have infrastructure problems. Finally, laborers in CLMV have low minimum wage, but also low skills. So there are causes for training for these labors. These barriers cause many small investors to hesitate to move to CLMV countries. To improve economic growth for CLMVT, we should have agreement for supportive restrictions and laws. For Thailand, as businesses which need low-skilled laborers have moved to CLMV, Thailand should encourage more research and development to improve and support our skilled labor.
Nowadays, ASEAN economy is becoming more important in the global economic arena, especially CLMV countries, which comprise of Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar, and Vietnam. The core of economic development is logistics system, whether by land, air, or sea. But the logistics is developing in CLMV country is considered to be challenging. For Thailand, it's critical because Thailand is located in the center of the region, giving it a certain advantage with increased cooperation with neighboring countries that have higher developed transport. Thailand has development potential. Thailand is prepared to be the center for logistics, especially by land. This is the most prominent logistics in Asia. Thailand must plan to improve logistics system more effective to become the center of Asian logistics connection, which would generate enormous revenue for the country. CGD will play an important role in helping to push forward logistics development. CGD has accelerated the budget disbursement related to the logistic improvement that connect to the CLMV. The investors will be able to reduce transport costs and stimulate investment. Then, as the result of economic gains, both Thailand and CLMV will be going together. Thank you.
Any delegates would like to comment or give some advice from the Comptroller Department? Okay, you don't hit each other, huh? So let me invite another department, please. The Custom Department, please.
Custom Department. I am Nathanan Chawang from Planning and International Affairs Bureau.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Chotilot Meungkan. I'm from Planning and Evaluation Division.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Panisara Paupu from International Cooperation Division.
Today we will present our roles and responsibilities which supporting goals of CLMVT growing together. Apart from our work comply with law and regulations and custom procedures, the Custom Department also perform many tasks to support CLMVT mission as follows. The first one is technical assistance, is about technical knowledge and training. The next one is infrastructure development. For the detail of technical assistance, Kun Panisra will present to you all.
For the technical assistance, custom help for the custom knowledge meeting for in the two subjects which are rule and origin verifications and authorized economic operator, or AEO. In the technical assistance in subjects of rule or origin verification, we hold training course on technicals on rule of origin verifications for Lao PDR Custom on 13 July 2015. And for the AEO or Authorized Economic Operators, we hold a workshop on Authorized Economic Operator Program AEO for Thailand and CLMV on 1st to 5th February 2016. And in the program of in the workshop program on AEO for Thailand and CLMV, we cooperate with Japan International Cooperation Agency or JICA to promote the cooperation between custom with Thai custom and CLMV country custom to make the officers from Thai and CLMV to have knowledge and encourage them for the AEO standard, which is follow the standards of the WCO. In this program, Thai custom have support the suspension of the official from the CLMV.
For me, I would like to represent about improvement of custom house. Custom house at the border are significant as being national gateways that concern about cross-border movement of goods and people. We think that more efficient custom infrastructure will help facilitating cross-border trade, increasing security and social protection, and connecting CLMV through economic corridors such as North-South, East-West, and Southern Economic Corridor. Thai Custom Department have planned to improve custom houses and infrastructure in this fiscal year. We selected custom houses in the north, northeast, east and west, and it was shown on the screen. The custom house in the orange marks are what we selected to develop. We will operate the project with transparency and accountability and cope with risk management approach.
From our role and responsibility in technical assistance and infrastructure development, the result can increase trade facilitation and also promote national logistics system. Infrastructure can support trade flow in supply chain and increase competitiveness of our country and CLMV. This project will utilize many advantages and increase trade capability and stimulate investment in our region. Thank you for your attention.
Let me introduce our team. We are from the Tax Planning Bureau, Excise Department. My name is Patara Patarapasit, Tax Economist Professional Level. Mr. Surachet Gancha, Tax Economist from Practitioner Level. And Ms. Chompunut Kamson, also Tax Economist Practitioner Level. Mr. Surachet and Ms. Chompunut will be presenter.
First of all, I would like to tell you about the Excise Department or Krom Sapsamit. We are one of the tax collection agency. Our unique point is that here in Thailand, Excise Department is a standalone agency, but in other CLMV countries, Excise Tax Collection Agency is a part of Custom or Revenue Department or just an excise office in the department. In early 2016, CLMV countries have officially become part of ASEAN Economic Community, or AEC, which will lead to an increased interest among member countries. As Thailand is located in the center of ASEAN, Thai government has improved infrastructure and transportation to support the increase in border trade in this region. As the trade goes, especially border trade with the LMV, that will definitely increase considerably because of tariff reduction. However, with the different in tax rate between two countries, Thailand has higher tax rate than trading partners. The illegal trades are expected. Therefore, the Excise Department has prepared to tackle with illicit trade of excitable goods by setting excise district area office in districts that have custom office with significant number of excisable goods, which purpose to facilitate border trade.
Moreover, the Excise Department has bilateral and multilateral cooperation with CLMV countries with the goal to enhance the efficiency of excise tax collection, to reduce the illicit trade. Sorry นะคะ and smuggling of excise products. Thai Excise Department and other ASEAN countries, not only CLMV countries, have been working closely together to establish collaboration in excise taxation and information sharing on excise products and other aspects of excise taxation. The Excise Department has been working on changing tax base of imported goods from CIF and domestic goods from ex-factory price to suggested retail price. This is because the suggested retail price is transparent and easy to understand, which this preparation of the Excise Department, they can facilitate border trade, and finally Thailand can be hub of logistics in AEC, in ASEAN. Nevertheless, we try to seek cooperation among ASEAN countries, including CLMV countries, to have the same tax administration standards. Thank you for attention.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Visut Namjat-Lengsi. I'm representative from Fiscal Policy Office.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Pongsakorn Kaewlek.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kantilot and I'm from Bureau of International Economic Policy.
Today we would like to talk about the topic of CLMV plus T growing together. For Thailand, CLMV countries have become a new major export destination which is better than other ASEAN economies or China. Apart from export, because of low wage and attractive location of CLMV, Thai entrepreneurs may shift toward investing in CLMV countries. FPO believes that each country in CLMV has different good points and face different development constraints. CLMV as a whole has a huge potential for future development, which could be described as follows. Cambodia is considered one of the fastest growing economies in the region with GDP growth rate at 7% annually. Despite the challenge in social development such as high poverty rate, big income gap, and low quality human resource, low wage and high economic growth rate of Cambodia could promote development of trade and investment. Lao PDR has rich natural resources in the country but has been facing numerous challenges as the country being one of the LDC in the world. In terms of economic benefits, Lao economy has benefited from international aid and from foreign investment in hydropower and mining. Construction is another strong economic driver, especially as hydroelectric dam and road projects. Myanmar has a vast potential for future economic development due to a big local market, abundant natural resources, and a young labor force. Since Myanmar has liberalized its regulation over the past few years. There is a huge large of interest among foreign investors. Moreover, the economic reforms, especially financial reforms, special economic zone and advantage of its geographic location between China, India, and ASEAN will promote Myanmar economic development. Just like Cambodia, Vietnam, sensitive economic growth of nearly 7% this year will be among the fastest growing market in the world. Rising domestic demand and booming foreign direct investment are helping the Southeast Asia nation counter global trade that sparked a wave of stock selling and currency depreciation this year.
In order for CLMV plus T to go together, Thailand should provide resources for CLMV to improve their human capital